Round here, them guns get the last word.
Tekken 8 released about a week ago, and players was quick to do all of the story within there, from arcade quests to the story mode to the character endings. All of it was immediately consumed by the player base, and players started to ask for more story DLC. Now, at the time when the conversations were first going on, I felt like it was a little bit strange because Tekken never did story DLC in the past, so I was like, why would they do some now? But the thing about now is like the landscape is just totally different. There's 4 major things that I want to talk about in this video that convinced me that Tekken 8 will be doing a kind of story DLC. And before you guys take my word on it, I want you guys to look at these 4 things that we talk about in this video and think, is Tekken 8 preparing some kind of additional content for the story or not? The first thing that I want to talk about, and this is very important, is the competition. Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 both are doing a type of story DLC. For Street Fighter 6, every single time they add a new character, whether it be Akuma, Ed, or whoever else, right? They always update the world tour mode. They do more missions, more cutscenes. They just give the players something new to experience in the world of Street Fighter 6. For Mortal Kombat 1, Ed Boon already confirmed that not only are they working on, story DLC like a true expansion, but they're also working on something else beyond that.
Just like we did with Mortal Kombat 11, we're going to release a second part with more story, and we have a big surprise after that. So we're going to be supporting the game for even longer than we did with Mortal Kombat 11.
It would make sense that Tekken 8 also does something because it can see what their competition is doing. Now here's where we talk directly about what has been discovered in the files of Tekken 8. Players discovered the Devil Raina outfit, and they started to mod that outfit that was in the files onto Raina just to see what it looks like. And players immediately started to wonder, what is this? Is this DLC yet to come? Is this something for Tekken 9? There was a whole lot of crazy ideas out there. On Twitter, probably like 12 hours after I uploaded it, I got DMCA'd by Bandai Namco. The description of the infringement says, Raina's model of devilization is displayed by analyzing the data which is not included in the product version, in parentheses cracked. It's considered to be an infringement of our company, so please delete it. The fact that Bandai Namco don't want players to see this, at least just yet, it says a lot. Now, whether or not Devil Raina will be her own playable character, that is a big question mark. It could just be a skin for her, but in my opinion, if you're gonna do a character like Devil Raina, you gotta make that its own character, own playstyle, own move list. And will they do something like that so soon? The 2 other things that I want to talk about. This was sent to me by Sony4546. Credit to this person for discovering this in the files of Tekken 8. It's 4 images, but there's also videos. I'm trying to get my hands on the videos too to see like what they are. I don't know if I'll share it because it may be too crazy, but follow me on Twitter because if I do share them, it will be there. But in the files of Tekken 8, there's also 4 images that was also found. 2 of the images is about Leo. It shows her, and this is a full-blown cutscene, but it shows her meeting her father, like their long-awaited reunion. And me personally, I thought it was so strange that the story of Tekken 8 didn't highlight this in the first place. The father was supposed to be missing and was supposed like rumored to be dead, but then Leo just shows up and there's no explanation about it. So it seems like this cutscene will show that reunion between the 2 characters. But once again, this is just another unused cutscene that's in Tekken 8's files, but it's not public. What are they waiting for? You have to ask the question. The other video is about Jun Kazama. Now in Tekken 8, we have a little snippet that shows how her battle with Ogre ended. She basically lures him to a cave, she beats him using some spiritual energy, and then she's guided to like this altar and she passes out the same way Jin did in the story of Tekken 8. So it mirrors that. But this cutscene that we're seeing is a fully like rendered cutscene. Once again, go to the Twitter to see it. But it shows Jun Kazama waking up, and we're basically going to be following her next events after waking up from that sleep. I haven't seen the video just yet, so I don't know if elements of the dream will also be in the cutscene or if that's something that's going to be tackled later on. But so far we have a total of three things. We have Devil Raina, which is a huge thing that I thought they would not be tackling in Tekken 8 at all. But the fact that they're even going down that road means that the character is going to be fully explored in one way or another. And then you also got to talk about the dialogue between Jun Kazama and Devil Raina. So those two characters have a special interaction with one another, but as we see in the Tekken 8 story, those two characters didn't come nowhere near each other. So with Jun Kazama waking up out of her sleep, once again, we don't know how long she's been sleeping for, but she could have woken up out of her sleep. The events of Tekken 8 could be taking place or something like that. And then she basically stumbles across Devil Raina. Is that what the story DLC will tackle? I don't know, but we have Devil Raina, we have Jun Kazama waking up after her battle with Ogre, and we have the reunion between Leo and her dad. That combined with the fact that the other fighting games are doing story DLC, I think all four of these things point to Tekken 8 definitely gearing up to do something massive. Now, when will this be announced? In my opinion, I think Evo Japan. Evo Japan is such a massive event, and it's like a perfect time length away. Like if you go back to Mortal Kombat, when they announced their DLC, it was a little bit after the launch of the game because they wanted to give people time to digest it and understand it, and then give people the next wave of content. So I think Tekken 8 will do the same thing. You know, the game just came out, let people explore it, understand it, but then once Evo Japan in like a couple of months, then you announce something massive that's coming, so players have something to look forward to beyond just a character Eddie.